Hi, I'm Doug, and this is Monticello Homes.
My name is Lauren Diepenbrock. I am the sales manager with Monticello Homes. What that means is that I get the privilege of working with all of our clients to ensure that they have a home that really exceeds their expectations. And I go through all of the sales process um, and right up until close. I think what I enjoy most about this process and about working with our clients is really getting to know them and understanding what their main needs and main excitements are for their perfect home, whether it's a home that they're downsizing to and they've already raised their family and they're moving into kind of their forever home beyond that, or whether it's a family that is starting to grow and get bigger and they need space uh, for all the things to come with a growing family. I really like getting to know each of our clients individually and sharing the options that our homes have to fit their needs. At Monticello Homes, I think we really offer a unique service and a unique product. One, our product it's amazing. It is built to the highest quality. We also include so many things that are considered upgrades by other home builders that automatically come in our homes, which our clients are typically delighted by. Um, so on a product side, we really excel. I think another thing that sets us apart is our customer service and our attention to the needs of our clients. Because we are a smaller company, everybody gets to know us all pretty well. Um, and we're really that's an advantage. You know, anybody can call or text any one of us at any given time through the process or after so that they can have questions answered. I think in our homes, there are several design features that clients like, from the textured tree bark ceilings that we have to our upgraded flooring to our large windows. We do amazing things in the kitchen. We automatically install 42-inch cabinets with solid maple cabinetry and soft closed drawers. Anywhere that we have basements, we also include bathroom rough-ins in our basements. We also include an awesome product called Delta MS, which is a waterproofing product, and it wraps the entire foundation, really giving another layer of insurance against water intrusion. We do a lot of those little things that might seem like little things at the time, or you might not even notice when you're walking through, but they really make a difference to the living experience. We also include ample lighting throughout the home, as well as ceiling fan rough-ins. We do undermount lighting rough-ins, a lot of little details that in most other places you have to pay a pretty penny for those upgrades. Those all come standard in our homes.
Hello, my name is Dan Goldsmith. I'm a project manager for Monticello Homes. Um, Most of my job is dealing with the vendors and scheduling from dig to close. What got me interested in building was at a young age, 18 years old. I remember watching guys build homes in my neighborhood, and it inspired me to want to be a builder. That was 33 years ago, believe it or not. But I do love being in the building industry. It's very satisfying to see customers' faces when you introduce them to their brand new home. Well, I just like meeting the customer, explaining to them how the house works, all of the maintenance items that go along with owning a home. A lot of people think that when they buy a home that's it and that they don't need to do anything to it. But homes are kind of like cars. You have to maintenance. So I try to be best I can into explaining to them how to maintenance their home and how to get the longevity out of their dwelling. Well, basically, it's a triple check system. So when we're building a house, each phase of the construction has an inspection process. So not only am I inspecting the work from our vendors, the municipality comes out and inspects their work as well. It's just basically a safety feature to make sure we're getting more eyes on every facet of construction instead of just one set of eyes. It's basically explaining it to the home buyer and it's explaining to the home buyer the process from dig to close. A majority of new home buyers do not know the process. A lot of them do not know how things go together, and that's what I like, is showing them how the things go together.
Alejandro Charette. I'm with Monticello Homes. I got inspired with building, actually there's a tornado that happened in Huber Heights back in 2019. I had volunteered myself to go in the community to help rebuild some of what I could do. And I kind of got inspired from the community that did that, and I was like, this is something I definitely want to get into more serious, and I got into my first superintendent assistant role, and I've been doing it since. So started doing some tornado repairs, and here I am building brand new homes. What do I enjoy the most about the process of creating somebody's dream home? I would have to say the reactions and the stories I hear throughout the first year of holding birthday parties, holding festivities. Some of the homes are people's first times, first homes, first roofs, so they actually get out of the out in the community of their own, have their own house, their own yard they get to take care of. Some people, it's their third or fourth home, and they've upgraded or downsized, and I love the way that they react and tell us stories about people, interpretations or their favorite parts of the house. The team culture is a lot of fun. We definitely work hard, play hard. I think is a very good mix. Obviously, we do our best to give the best product, and we talk a lot. It's a huge thing we do. All 3, 4, 5 of us here is communicate constantly about how to make our houses better, and from critiques and for each other as well. So the team, I think, is based on an honest family, kind of keeping each other straight and not beating around any bushes, and helping us get the best products for the homeowners. Great question. So what steps do we incorporate to help our houses be the highest quality standard? I think I think our materials we use are amazing. We definitely go above and beyond on quite a few things throughout the house to try to take the extra step. We think about the ease of use and the ergonomics of the house. So some examples would be like if we have multiple switches going to a bathroom, we would make sure that you're hitting the ones that you want to hit first. So the first one would be like a vanity light, then the fan light, then like the furthest light away. So, or you're working clockwise around the room. So I would say that our houses exceed the building standards. So the building standards essentially is the zero and is the minimum. And most of, if not every aspect of our houses exceed that standard in a way that helps us give a better product and for the best price point.
My name is Alexandra Street. I am the office manager, kind of director for Monticello Homes. I kind of came a roundabout way of coming into home building. My family has always been in home building, and then my husband started his own business, and I guess I was the closest, easiest next of kin to kind of help out. And then when he sold his business, I stayed involved, and I really kind of had the back door of the knowledge of the business, and I was able to continue that knowledge and to continue with Monticello Homes and to help out with that aspect of it and to fulfill that role. So here I am still with the company. Well, that's probably one of my favorite things about Monticello is our team culture. We have a small team. It's very close, and it's one thing that I think it makes it really, really special. If it's something that is needed, I can do a text, call, or email, and then we're very responsive. It's close-knit. It's a friendship. It's not just a work relationship. We have relationships outside of work as well. So it is one of my favorite things. So I think it's a great team culture. In my opinion, one of the biggest things that sets Monticello apart is our size. I think it is because it's a small company. We pay attention to the little things. The details really are honed in on. We build really quality homes, and the finished product is really, really great. I think that's a lot of things that we hear back from homeowners. They are happy when they get into their homes. They have the connection with our project managers and with our sales rep, with Lauren, right off the bat. So if they need things adjusted or fixed, they feel comfortable emailing or texting or calling. And they get that rapport right off the bat, so things are taken care of, and then I think that's something that is really special about our company.
I am Doug Fosnaugh. I am the owner of Monticello Homes. I have been running the company for almost 4 years now. We've been in business for 5. I got into the home building business just out of a curiosity. I grew up around construction and home improvement projects, and really got the bug when I helped my dad build a garage in our backyard when I was probably 12 years old. And so from that point on, fast forward to the early 2000s and the DIY and the Flip This House and all of those shows, I kind of caught the bug, and I really wanted to find out how to do that. But I wanted to learn how to build a house before I went in and tried to rehab a house. And that's how it put me on this trajectory. I love creation. I'm just naturally drawn to being not only creative, but also making something from nothing. There's always satisfaction. I get a lot of satisfaction from seeing really just a blank piece of land and creating, a vertical structure. And then at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you've got a happy customer, moving in. Just a lot of satisfaction seeing that, say, hey, I did that. Or going down the street or down the highway, and the kids probably get sick of hearing it, but saying, hey, look over there, Daddy built all those houses, And so it's a pretty cool feeling. And it's also pretty cool when your kids, you're playing with them and you're asking them, what do you want to do when you grow up? And like, I want to build houses for you, Dad. So that's pretty cool. We try to be a family here at Monticello. We are small enough outfits where, I personally, as the president and owner of the company, I'm involved in every house that we build. I put the plans together. I set the selections. I do have some help doing that, but really I have my hands on every piece of it. And then I really deeply rely heavily on my team. I have very capable project managers and a good team, our sales manager and our office manager that all work together to really work cohesively as a team, but more like a family because we're all within arm's reach. We can be very open about anything and address, whatever issues might be happening pretty quickly, and it's easy to triage when necessary, but at the end of the day, we're all just a phone call away from each other, and it's not uncommon to get included on group texts and what do you do here, what do you want to do, and get answers pretty rapidly. Monticello Homes has grown a lot, and we have a long way to go. It's exciting to see us going from 20 and 30 houses to hopefully soon over 50 houses a year. And we're around Central Ohio. Really within an hour of the 270 outer belt is really what we consider to be our market. And so what we are excited about is bringing something to the market that is different than what you might get with a lot of the other builders who also build at volume. We do try to make sure we give that personal touch, and we really mean that. I mean, part of that stems from the fact that I personally am in each of our houses and involved in the construction of each home. You're not going to get that with a large production builder. You will get that with some custom builders, but not everybody can afford a custom home. And so we're trying to meet that missing need there in terms of serving a market that deserves that hands-on personal touch, but also a home that's affordable. And so I get excited about being able to bring homes that are affordable, are accessible to people who otherwise maybe would not be able to afford a new home. In general, it's not uncommon for customers to come into our homes and just get a wow from realtor agents, brokers, or the customers themselves. Walking through our homes, touching, feeling, seeing. A lot of times they're just amazed at what we pack into our homes at the price point that we do that. Our overall mission is to provide not only make lives better, but also to provide an overwhelming value. And that's what we really bring to the market. Is we want people to see our homes, witness the features, the laminate floors, the upper end cabinets. We're doing upgraded materials on our interior trim, and a real focus on our exterior curb appeal. I think a lot of new home construction, especially at the new home buyer, first-time home buyer, first-time move-up buyer, a lot of that market, the architecture is just tired. And I know that's a focus for us at Monticello, is we want to be the house that stands apart from the others, but we don't think that just because we're offering a home at a lower price point that you should have to give up on architectural detail and craftsmanship.